Make this video just to help you a little bit with your two-scale models. It shouldn't be too difficult. Basically, it's just proportional reasoning, but I just wanted to give you a quick little example. So you're doing three different parts. I've got the document pulled up here. You're doing three different parts. What I'm going to do is just an example from part 3 here on the mass, and I just happen to pick option number 2, the mass of a golf ball. And so this should be incredibly easy because all it is just proportional reasoning and proportions. And so therefore, what I'm going to do is on the left, I'm going to basically set up an equal sign. So let me get an equal sign here. Nice big equal sign. There we go. So I'm going to put division signs up too. So I'm going to put something on top here. And so now I'm going to have a clear numerator and a clear denominator. So when I type my numbers, I'm on the left side, I'm going to let everything that is associated with the golf ball be over here. And then I'm going to let, on the right side, everything be associated with the planet. And so, therefore, the golf ball, I know, has a mass of 45. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to do golf and planets. Sorry, my fault. I want to do Mercury on the left side, and then I want to use whatever planet I'm comparing it to. Let's go Venus. And so therefore I've got everything on the left side of the proportion, I'm going to have Mercury, and everything on the right side I'm going to have Mercury. Well, I know something about Mercury. Mercury I know because I'm using a golf ball as the standard. I know in my model I want it to have a mass of 45.93 grams. And I do not know what the mass of Venus is, and so I'm going to call that x grams. Okay, so then I need to come over here to this data table, and so, or the data that I gave you. So up here, you're going to be looking at astronomical units. I kind of explained it, astronomical units. Part 2, you're going to be looking at diameter down here, and then third part, you're going to be looking at the mass. And so for the mass, I'm just going to slide this guy over here like that, so I can easily put in the numbers. But what I want to look at is I want to see the mass of Mercury, which is 0.0553. And so for Mercury on the denominator, I'm just going to click here and I'm going to type 0.0553. And I'm not going to include units on this. The reason I am not going to include units is because the units are going to cancel anyways. But the main reason why is because it's just times the mass of Earth. And so I just know that it's times the mass of Earth. And so then I've got Venus. And so then I look over here at Venus and I say, oh, Venus has a mass of 0.815. And so therefore I'm just going to type down here 0.815, just like so. And so therefore, how do I solve for this proportion then? Well, I just simply cross multiply. And so when I cross multiply, I'm taking 45.93 times 0.815. That's going to be equal to 37.43, and since the grams doesn't cancel, I just have grams, and then that's equal to 0.0553 times x. So now, how do I solve for x? Well, because let me put that in parentheses to be a little bit more scientific, and so therefore I've got that. How do I solve for x? Well, I would divide both sides by 0.0053. And so when I do that, I take my 37.43 divided by 0.0553, hit enter. Then you're going to have x being equal to 677 grams. So there is an example of how to use the proportional reasoning. You're going to do this for each planet. Hope that helps.